Hey guys, welcome into the YouTube channel. Amy Wood here, and I'm so thrilled you're joining me to talk about these Joro spiders. There are so many people having questions about them, wondering what is going on. I've read some crazy headlines, and I really want to know the truth about the Joro spiders. So stick around. We're going to run the open, and we're going to have a conversation about these guys. All right, guys, so have you ever heard of a Joro spider? I really had not, but the headlines have been so crazy that I thought, okay, maybe we need to start paying attention and having a conversation about this. So let me show you some pictures. Jamarcus Gaston works at our television station, and he's a super talented photographer. And he hikes all the time. So he is personal verification of the fact that these guys are around our area. Plus I have the Clemson Extension experts who tell me that they are around. But he has been in Northeast Georgia hiking. He has also been in South Carolina hiking. And look at these pictures. I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. And they are web makers. Right now they're in baby status. They are little bitty. You might not even recognize them as anything special, but they are, like all spiders, venomous. They are, like all spiders, able to fly. This is part of their deal, but it is not something to be completely alarmed by. So we're getting a lot of information from people. They're hearing, oh my gosh, you know, this sounds really dangerous or unusual, but all spiders are venomous. Some of them are dangerous to people, but in this case, they are not. These are spiders that are dangerous to critters they prey upon. They are not going to hurt your pets. They're not going to hurt you. In fact, the Clemson Extension expert told me, hey, this is like basically getting a mosquito bite. In terms of the flying, they do fly, but actually so do most spiders. And this is how they do it. It's not true flying. They actually extend out little parts of their web. They shoot out some web, and then they start floating in the air on the web pieces. They call it ballooning, technically. I never heard of this. But my friend, Dr. Coyle at Clemson Extension, was explaining to me earlier that that's what they're doing. And so, yes, they fly, but so do other spiders. They're not the only flying spiders, and they're not the only venomous spiders. Most of them do these things. So it's just interesting. The problem with them is they are from Asia, and they came into the US, I don't know, I guess it was 2018-ish is when he said they noticed them in South Carolina. So that's, of course, a big deal, right? Because that's the beginning of the invasion, and they're from Asia. They came over somehow, don't know, through shipping or whatever. They get here, and now they've been exploding in population here, and now they're moving up the coast. So now you're seeing magazines like the New York Post, the New York Times. I mean, all these big papers are reaching out to experts like Coyle, Dr. Coyle, who knows his stuff on this. He's actually done studies on it and is continuing to do research right now about what they're going to do to the ecosystem and how far will they go. And I mean, they just have so many questions about what they want to know with these creatures. So let me show you a couple more pictures. I want to try to find another one here. Let me see if I can find a good one to show you as we continue to talk about these. I also want to take a look at your comments and see what you guys are saying about this, because they are very recognizable. So when you hit the fall, right now they're baby size, but by September-ish, Dave tells me that they will be, you know, big like this, and they will be in their web making phase where they make massive webs. The other thing, you're not going to find these in your house. He says that these are obviously web makers. They are into making webs, and they need space to do that. So they stay outside looking for a spot to make their next move. And so you can see a web shot here of what they're up to. It's very interesting. I'm going to try to just move down here and take a look at chat and see if you guys are saying anything interesting on the good old, what is it called? What is our lovely, it's YouTube, right? YouTube. We're on YouTube. All right, I don't see anything in the chat here for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I can see chat online. So let me run over here to youtube.com/Amy Wood and see if any of you are here talking about this with me. I felt really bad. Dave joined me live earlier, and unfortunately, we were not able to keep the convo going. It just froze up on us, and it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. I was so sad. But we are able to do that now. So I'm trying to see if I go to the live section. Oh, here it is. Okay, I can see it. I'm just going to check to see if you guys are saying anything in the chat. I don't see anyone chatting. Hello, I'm chatting with you. So in terms of up north, people will freak out, right? Because they haven't seen them before. But the cautionary tale is you don't need to freak out. They are not anything dangerous. Again, it's going to be like a mosquito bite if anything happens in terms of an interaction with you and the spider. You're more likely to run into one of their webs and notice them than you are to have one fly by and flap you in the face. Like, think about it. Like, if all spiders kind of do this, spread their web and float on the air, I've never been hit by a spider. Have you? I've never had a spider fly by me. I hope I never do, to be honest. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on, let you guys know that this is a thing. It is happening. There are lots of articles that are spreading a little bit of misinformation, a little bit, shall we say, free with the thoughts and words in their headlines. But yes, they are on the move. Yes, they are spreading to more states. You may see them most likely in the fall when they're bigger. And one of them, I can't remember if he said male or female, is very colorful. The other one's actually just brown. Not very special. Not as special as this or that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel and stick around for more. I plan to do more and more conversations with you guys here and bring you good content on information that you can use and interesting topics. Some of it will be just life stuff. Some of it will be news-oriented nuggets. But I love to share with you guys, and I thank you for listening. Hope you have a great night. Bye. And I'll come back when I have more news for you.